What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Hangout spot where you already know it's real talk, sports talk, live from my man cave. It's your boy Johnny. Stop the presses, ladies and gentlemen, because the Jets actually won a football game. The Jets actually win a football game, and they look like an NFL offense for the first time in about 6, 7, 8 weeks. I don't even remember the last time I was able to say that this team looked like a capable NFL offense. But they go in there today under some really, really bad conditions, rain, wind at MetLife, and they beat a top 10 offensive team, the Texans. They blow them out of the water, 30-6, in a game where Zach Wilson, out of all people, comes out and finally looks like the second overall pick in the draft. The guy that Joe Douglas was hoping he had drafted, he finally looks a little bit like that player. He played his ass off. I got to give credit where credit is due. I mean, I got to give solid credit because when he announced that Zach Wilson was going to start, I thought it was a desperate move. I thought it made the Jets look incompetent and weak. But at the end of the day, you can't argue with logic. Out of the three stooges, the trio of quarterbacks that they have there, Zach is the best out of the bunch. And he showed that today. I don't know if the two games that he got benched sparked something or woke something up, but man, he looked like a totally different player today. I mean, he started the game 5 of 5, making some really, really good throws. Weren't able to score any points in the first half, so it wasn't all pretty. But man, in the second half, they scored 30 points. Right out of the half, that first drive. Pass after pass, taking what the defense was giving him. Making plays with his legs, moving out of the pocket, finding open guys in the middle. And we finally score a touchdown to of all people, Randall Cobb. There was actually a Randall Cobb sighting today. He'd been benched weeks ago. They finally gave him some burn. He scored a touchdown, a passing touchdown. Don't remember the last time I saw that. It was good to see, man. Trust me when I tell you. I'd never been more happier to see a touchdown than today because I hadn't seen one in God knows how long. And as a fan, you live and die with these teams. Every Sunday, I throw on my jersey. Regardless of what I think's going to happen, I'm cheering on the team. They finally showed some life. If it only for 1 week, we have a little bit of life. Defense was amazing today. C.J. Stroud, who came into the game with 20 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, passing for almost 300 yards a game on average. He passed for 91 yards. He was 10 of 23 for 91 yards, and he could have thrown 2 interceptions. C.J. Mosley dropped one right over the middle, and Michael Carter, I believe, dropped one as well later on in the game. He could have turned the ball. He could have thrown 2 interceptions. The cornerback play was insane. Sauce Gardner, DJ Reed. To me, in my opinion, they're the two best corners, the two best corner duo in football. That's just me. The front four, again, applying that pressure. Bryce Huff with another sack. Quentin Williams with another sack. I mean, the Jets, they played like a playoff caliber team. Like I said, under bad conditions. But it really didn't affect Zach. You got to give him a lot of credit. I mean, he was throwing the ball, like I said, with conviction. He was hitting the open guys. He was anticipating. He followed the game plan. Good play calling today, in my opinion, by Hackett. Again, I've been down on him for weeks. I still think he's a terrible offensive coordinator, but he had himself a good games. There was some creativity. Some wide receiver runs we've been talking about. Getting the ball to Breece Hall in the short passing game in open space. It worked. Breece Hall, touchdown. 8 catches, 80-some-odd yards receiving and a touchdown. Another 40 on the ground. They mixed it up a little bit with Dalvin Cook. Gave Izzy Abanikanda a couple carries. I mean, the Jets were rolling today, man. The second half, they were lights out. 30 points in the second half after drawing a shutout in the first half. And they were moving the ball in the first half. They just couldn't. I mean, it seemed like every time they got over the 50-yard, past the 50-yard line, everything stalled. There was actually one where they could have kicked a field goal in the first quarter, and Zach Wilson ended up taking a sack that took him out of field goal range, and they had a punt. And at that point, I'm thinking halftime, the way the defense is playing, all we need is 3 points, and we might be able to win this game by field goal. I didn't see 30 points coming, but it was really good to see. I mean, trust me when I tell you. The Jets actually doubled 20 first downs to 10. They doubled the amount of first downs the Texans had, and it's mainly because their time of possession, 37 minutes compared to 22 minutes. They held the ball, time of possession. They were able to not only muster drive, they were able to keep the chains moving. They actually converted on 6 third downs. 6 third downs. Can you believe that? And they converted on a 4th down as well. They continue to be one of the better teams converting on 4th downs, which is crazy to me. They're one of the better teams at converting on 4th downs, and they're God knows how, probably the worst in history in converting on 3rd downs. How many times have we seen that happening? But again, for one day, 347 total yards for the Jets. It was good to see. It was good to see. And like I said, I mean, I give credit where credit is due. Zach played his ass off. 27 of 36, 75% completion percentage. 2 touchdowns. 117.9 QBR. I didn't see that coming. But hey, man, good for him. Kudos for him, man, because like I said, if the reports are true that the Jets had conversations with him this week about trading him in the offseason, then, I'm glad that he's able to put some positive tape on video. Because obviously these next few games, however he plays, he's auditioning for another team. And it helps the Jets. Maybe they can get better compensation for him when they do trade him, which I think is totally the right idea. I don't think Zach Wilson is going to succeed here. Let him go somewhere else, get a fresh start, hopefully with a better coaching staff. He's got a little bit of skills. It just needs to be developed. That way he can become a capable NFL quarterback. I don't know if he'll be a starter or a backup. Or maybe he will be a starter. He made some good throws today. I mean, like I said, the kid has the tendency to make some throws. That's why, you get so frustrated with him, because he leaves a lot to be desired. The sidearm throws, the throws that usually Aaron Rodgers would make. He has the tendency to look or mimic those type of plays, which is impressive. Because not every quarterback in the league can make those type of throws. They can improvise, move around, move to their left, and make a throw over the middle to a wide open receiver by just flicking it or going sidearm or underhand. I mean, those are gifts that, again, a good offensive mind might be able to help him develop. But I don't think it's going to happen here. I really don't. I think he needs a fresh start. I think the Jets need a fresh start from him as well. But anyway, he took a lot of criticism early in the week about potentially wanting to sit out, being reluctant to play. He took the ball. Don't know how true those rumors were. I think they probably were, but they're denying him in Jets camp. But either way, he came out and he answered the bell. You got to give the kid credit because he's taken a lot of bullets from the media, from the fans, from me, from everybody. And he put his head down and he went to work today and he looked good while he was doing it. So again, I keep it real here. Give credit where credit is due. And Hackett looked good. He looked good. The play calling was good. It was creative. There were some different things that they did. Still wish he would just stop running the ball up the middle every first down for no gain. Throw some more pitches, some more sweeps. Breece Hall's best run out of the backfield came off a pitch. But nonetheless, we had some wide receiver runs. We got Xavier Gibson involved. He scored a touchdown. For one day, at least us Jet fans can enjoy a victory. Sundays are always better when your team wins because every week, we true fans, true diehard fans, we get emotionally invested. We put on our jerseys. Regardless of what we think is going to happen, we cheer for our team. I mean, I can sit there and tell you that I predict the Jets are going to lose, and that's just me being honest. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna cheer for them. I'm gonna hope that I'm wrong, and I was wrong this time. I picked the Texans to win, and the Jets won. Don't know what's going to happen next week. You take it one week at a time, but at least for this week, as a Jet fan, you'll sleep a little bit better. Unless you're one of those fans that just wanted them to lose out for a higher pick. I don't know. I'm not one of those fans. Because to me, nothing is definite anyway. Regardless of how high a pick you are, you never know if they're going to pick the right player anyway. It's all a crapshoot at the end of the day. I just want to see my team win. I want to see them finish on a positive note, and hopefully there's some free agents out there that will find this destination attractive enough because of the way we finished. We got Aaron Rodgers coming back. So, we have a lot of reason to be optimistic for next year. I would hate for them to lose out and just go into the season with all that negative energy. Let's finish positive. Let's finish strong. Go into the season go into the offseason on a positive note. And make it interesting. Who knows? Win a couple games. I don't think we're making the playoffs. We're mathematically still in it. We're not making the playoffs, in my opinion. But again, make it interesting. Make it hard. In the process, maybe you play spoiler to a couple teams that we hate. Who knows? But you can't do that unless you play well. You score touchdowns, you play competent football. Defense, again, lights out. I mean, insane. Insane. But at the end of the day, like I said, offense is what realistically wins. You got to be able to put points on the board. And we did that. For one Sunday, we scored 30 points. Greg Zuerlein, another 3 field goals. How good has he been? They mentioned somewhere in the broadcast one of the top 3 kickers in the league this year statistically. Insane. All this team needed was good offense, competent offense. Imagine how good we'd be if Zach was playing like this every week. It is what it is. Here we are with 5-8. We got the Dolphins next week. Obviously, that's going to be a tough one in Miami, but stranger things have happened. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I wanted to come out here. I'm tired of making negative videos every week about the Jets, demoralizing videos. It feels good to finally come out here and provide, some positive energy. But as always, if you're new to watching my videos, please subscribe. Hit that notification button too, because I'm dropping videos all the time. That way you'll be alerted anytime I drop new content. You'll be the first to watch. And as always, I appreciate all my viewers, all my Jet fan buddies for tuning in and supporting me. As always, this is your boy Johnny, signing off from the Hangout spot, and I'll talk to everybody soon.